Wiggle.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Fabio.
And this is Harry. We're the Logic tutors at SubBass.
And today we're going to be showing you how to use the new synth that has been part of the Logic 10.2 update called Alchemy.
Cool. So first of all, we're going to have to open up Alchemy. So just like you'd normally do, got a new software instrument track opened up, and I'm going to go to the instrument menu here, and you can see it right at the top. Choose that, and it opens up, ready for you to use.
So you don't have a stereo or mono option with this, it only opens in stereo, but that doesn't really matter. You can always make synths mono later on if you need to. And anyway, I think this synth sounds great in stereo. I guess it's got that width to it, hasn't it?
Oh, it sounds fantastic. Really rich sound,
Yeah.
really full. Great for a piece of music.
Yeah, and it's a great step for Apple and Logic. I think it's going to be interesting to see what else they add to our audio effects and our instruments section now that they have bought Camel. If you guys don't know about Camel, they do some great filters and distortion units that everyone's pretty mad about, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean everyone's been using them for years, and everyone raves about Camel's distortion units. And the great thing is that because, as Fabio says, that Apple owns Camel now, they've included loads of those effects in Alchemy, so you can really take the sounds you make in this to that next level each time.
Absolutely. So here's a synth in front of us. Now when you open up, you're going to get this browse section. So it's a pretty in detail menu on going and looking for a specific sound. As you can see, you've got your category on the left, so your main category, so all arpeggiated bass, brass, drums, guitars, everything you could ever wish for in a synth. Then you've got your subcategory, your genre of music. Even I think genres of music is always a little bit of a tricky one. I always wonder how they label them, because it's a bit...
I know, because like different sounds can be used throughout different genres.
Absolutely. So don't let that restrict yourself, guys. It just because it says jazz doesn't mean that you should sort of blacklist it from putting it in your techno track. If
use it as more of a kind of guide
Yeah.
for finding your sounds.
Absolutely. And I recommend when you start to use any synth in detail that you go through all the sounds anyway. Really familiarize yourself with the sounds, and then you can always save them with this little menu up here. So you've got File, Save, Save As, and quite an interesting button here. And me and Harry are still trying to listen out for the main difference. But
yeah, I mean our theory is that it's kind of based on how intensive it is on the CPU, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But we haven't heard
a huge difference. I mean, maybe we've been listening in the wrong studio. Who knows? But we keep it on great. I think that's absolutely fine. If it's a sound that's particularly important to your track, why not put it on ultra? Even if it's not doing that much, maybe psychologically you'll benefit. So
and then if it does start causing problems like Logic crashes, you can always move it back to great.
Yeah,
or even draft.
Or bounce it down. Yeah, bounce down as audio as well. So we've got our different menus up here. We've got Browse, Simple, which is just removes that sort of menu and just gives us this bottom bit down here.
And Simple is kind of more designed probably for a live performance. It allows you to really kind of manipulate the sound of the synth preset you're using live.
Absolutely, and it's nice actually how sort of small and rectangular it is, because it's not going to get in the way of your arrangement when you want to have a look at what's going on your track. Maybe you're trying to do some automation, and then you've got Advanced, which we found quite fairly complex, haven't we?
Fairly complex. It turns the synth from something simple into like a spaceship.
Yeah,
almost.
like a bit of a maze.
Yeah.
But again, so many parameters you can have control over here, so you can get really, really deep into synthesis. We want to show you guys how to use it most effectively. There are certain areas which are more important than others, and that's what we want to help you guys do.
Wiggle.